Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Rhea and I am now officially celebrating 10 years on YouTube. It's my 10th year on this platform and it's incredible how I never thought of it as a serious thing and now it's my career and I'm so grateful for you guys. It's a whole 360 degrees. Without further ado, let's get started with our first video of this year. Something that is very close to my heart, and that is education. I am going to start off, obviously, this video with a lot of makeup. This video is all about building your own makeup. And yes, this might look like a lot, but the bag is big. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to create your own kit. And this is not for anyone who is a professional, it is for your personal use and what I think that will benefit you. These are completely my recommendations. They have been tested and tried. All the products are going to be listed down below. If you're a beginner, if you don't know what to buy, this video is for you. It's for people who have a lot of makeup as well and don't know how to use it or don't know what the right product is for them. Now, obviously, I cannot help you with your shades for foundation, but I can definitely help you with something which is very beginner friendly, something that you can use every day or maybe like when you go out and it's not going to disappoint you. Okay, we're going to start with categories and I'm completely going to skip primers because I don't think you need primers. Obviously, primers are a huge thing for people who have a lot of pores. They want that kind of smooth texture. If you want like texture gone away, definitely use it. I don't think that primer is essential for a beginner at the point. If you have a super nice moisturized slip on your skin, your foundation is not going to dry up. So yeah, definitely prepping is more important than makeup. Directly move on to foundations. Now I have two foundations here. This is kind of like a skin tint. It's the Maybelline 24-hour skin tint. Also remember that these recommendations are for people who don't know how to apply makeup or just know a little bit. So I'm showing you products that are going to be very easy to manipulate, easy to use, and things that actually work. And there's no gimmicks. It's very glowy, it's long wearing. A little goes a long way, and this is definitely buildable. So I really like it. The only thing I don't like about this is the applicator because it just sticks everywhere. So you have to be very careful. And it's a glass bottle. Skin tints have been a huge thing in 2024 for me. I have tested and tried out a lot of them, but this one is really affordable and also super glowy. Talking about glow, this is the Dior Forever Skin Glow Foundation. Now they already have like a stick which has been introduced right now, but I really love this formula. It's slightly neutral. I think this is called 3N. If it was 3W, it would have been like amazing undertone for me. I think this foundation is beautiful. It's very skin-like. Again, it comes with a pump. So super travel friendly. Definitely use this every day and this on occasions. Talking about concealers, I have a couple that I really like. The Instant Age Rewind Eraser. I use this to correct my under eyes. It is in the shade Caramel and it's beautiful because it has those peachy warm undertones that cancel out any kind of darkness under the eyes. So if you have dark circles, this is amazing. They have many shades. If you're in India, this has been a staple of mine in the kit. Very lightweight. Even though it's full coverage, it does not feel cakey at all. It's from Forever52. I'm in the shade 003. And an honorable mention is this Kulfi Beauty concealer in the shade Mango Drop. I love the colors. This is the exact shade of my skin. So whenever I don't even want to use like a skin tint, this is what I use. If you have like dark spots or acne spots, covers beautifully. It has a really nice and bendy doe foot applicator. So absolutely love this concealer. I'm someone who's not big on very thin, watery concealers because I feel like they don't do the job, and concealers are meant to be used in very small areas. Moving on to bronzers or like contours, I think the more creams that you use, if you're a beginner, it's easy. Just work your way around it rather than powder contours. I would suggest using something like a contour stick like this. This one is from Milk Makeup and I'm in the shade Blaze. So I really like it because it's super pocket friendly. All you have to do is just like spot it everywhere and put it all over your face where you want to contour. It does not feel very drying and it's not patchy. The best way to use it is to actually melt the product. I'm going to show you how beautiful the consistency is. Whenever there's a product with a stick, it is a bit drying. So when you melt it on your hands, the product kind of really melts better into your skin and it's easier to blend. It was really hard for me to actually narrow down my blushes because I am a blush girl. Like, anyways, these two have been super beginner friendly in my opinion. This is the Huda Beauty's Watermelon Pop blush filter. I don't necessarily love the applicator, and it's a beautiful color for people with medium skin tones or olive skin tones because it looks very, very natural, so easily blendable. It's kind of like a very nice summery shade. I have like two shades in them. One is for winter and one is for very long lasting as well. For all the it girls, this did not disappoint. It's the Rhode Pocket Blush in the shade Toasted Teddy. You might feel like this color is so dark, but it's actually a very universally flattering color. Obviously, there's going to be heaps of pink blushes in your wardrobe, but this color is so different. The texture is amazing. It has great luminosity to it. It's going to keep your skin very dewy. Love this color, but I'm not sure about the packaging. Sorry, Haley. Coming to illuminators, when you want something fresh and dewy, these are going to come in handy. This is like a beauty wand stick from Charlotte Tilbury and it's in the shade Golgasm. All you have to do is just dot it around in areas where you want that kind of glow. If I want it here, on the highest points. It's a bit messy, but I really like the consistency. It's not overpowering at all. Let's talk about powders. Givenchy did us real dirty last year. So this year, I have been trying to find a lot of different powders, the kind of undetectable powders, and I must say, they Air Set Translucent powder. It is a loose powder, so the packaging is again very sleek and there's like a twist top. Powder doesn't go everywhere. So I really like this, especially under the eyes. Gives you almost like an airbrush finish. In case you don't like a lot of shimmer all over your face, might not be for you. Whenever I want to touch up my under eyes, I always go back to the Charlotte Tilbury pressed setting powders because they're so beautiful. You can see how battered this is, especially for brides. Great for a touch up. Like, how cute is this? It can fit into any little purse. If you're fair, go for shade number one. And if you are kind of medium skin tones and you want like a skin like finish under the eyes, then go for number two. Then comes my favorite powder. This is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Setting Powder in the shade Pound Cake. Looks very light, but that's what I'm wearing underneath right now. It's full coverage. So if you like your under eyes to be long lasting, like throughout the day, this is the powder for you. If you have dry skin, avoid using this. These two have been my go-tos since like last 4 months. Let's talk about Milani first. So this is the OG Luminoso. It is so beautiful. I just love wearing it. It might look very light on my skin, which is okay, but that's the luminosity it's giving me right now. These blushes from Kosas, they were actually in the holiday set and they were a set of three. I really would freak out if someone pulled this kind of color on me, but you guys have to see how beautiful this is. So all you need is very little. These are baked powders. Just see how beautiful this looks just on as a topper, like a blush topper, almost like a Barbie pink shade, and I love it. This is in the shade Butterflies. Sorry guys, but I have two recommendations on setting sprays as well. So I love both of them. This is half the price of this, or probably less than that. I use this to set my makeup, and I also use this to like refresh. And this one is from Charlotte Tilbury. A pro tip would be not to invest in like larger sizes of something that you don't wear every day. So something which is like a mini like this would be very pocket friendly as well. Let's move on to eyes. I have a couple of recommendations for eyeshadows. Now, everyone knows there are powder eyeshadow palettes and it's hard to decide which one to get, but I would always suggest getting something which is neutral, which has a black, easy to wear every day, like these brown colors for Indian skin or like lighter colors. There's also a shimmer over here. This one is from K Beauty, and I absolutely love the pigment. You can see how much I use this every day. Very, very high end quality. Also, it's a paper packaging, so convenient to travel with because it barely weighs anything. Palettes from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This one is their latest or one of the latest collections. It's called the Sugar Palette. Sorry, guys. This one broke. If you're someone who likes shimmer and colors, and especially these pinky, rosy, purpley colors, this one is gonna be amazing. I love Anastasia's eyeshadows. They're super beginner friendly, excellent payoff as well. So it's gonna be worth the price. If you're not into eyeshadows, I really felt like mentioning these two products because no one really talks about how difficult it is to apply eyeshadows, right? So I probably would recommend something like this, which is easy to use. This is a Bobbi Brown double-ended stick. So it has a shimmer on one side and a matte on one side. It's very friendly for people who are on the go. They don't want a lot of fuss and mess when it comes to eyeshadows. Really great pigment, if you can see, and they're self-setting, so you don't have to set it with a powder. And last eyeshadow I should mention is this Kulfi Beauty Zari Eyes eyeshadow I'm wearing right now. It's just on my eyes. It's made for Indian skin. I think it's called Urban Aura. What I like to do is take some on the back of the cap, swirl it around. Like one swirl is enough. These are my eyeshadow recommendations. Let me know below if you've ever tried a cream shadow like this before. When it comes to eyebrows, these two are my absolute favorite. If you have very, very thick, bushy brows and you don't really apply a lot of product, this is going to be amazing. It's the NYX Brow Glue Clear Brow Gel, and it really holds all the hair in place. Also, drugstores are super cheap. If you like to fill in your brows, it has a spoolie on one side and a pencil tip like this, and this is what I've used today. Comb the hair with the spoolie first and then just fill in the gaps. I'm in the shade soft brown. I think mascaras are forgiving, but I will always go to L'Oreal Telescopic whenever I have used this. It has not disappointed at all, and it's drugstore. Okay, let's talk about kajals and eyeliners. I have been the biggest kajal fan ever. I feel like no look is complete without it, and these two are my absolute favorites. They're from Victoria Beckham, and they really help you if you have sensitive eyes like mine, and if you keep like tearing up. These are going to be amazing. So this shade is black, so velvety and creamy, and this is brown. It's not like long wearing and waterproof, but these really don't irritate your eyes. If you don't have access to Victoria Beckham, I really like the Chambord Extreme Wear Lasting Kajals. Give you a little close up. Again, so highly pigmented, and you just see how beautiful this shines. Let's move on to lips. I have a couple of recommendations, some new and some old, that I really think that you guys will enjoy. These are the new Maybelline lip liners, and they're so long lasting. You would think a drugstore lip liner would not work like a high end, but they're really, really good. I just have three shades, although I wanted to try like more browns, but they were all sold out. Big Lift, like a pinky nude. Line Leader, it's almost like Pillow Talk. This is in the shade Fine Line. Really, really long lasting. If someone did lip line as well, it had to be Anastasia. A couple of my favorite shades. This is Mocha. This is Chai, which is again a super deep burgundy brown. Is in the shade Rosewood, I believe. I'm sure every one of you have lipsticks, but no one does it better than MAC and Charlotte Tilbury. I really enjoy the payoff, the colors, and also how creamy it is, and it does not really dry you out. I love the shade Pillow Talk Medium and Runway Royalty. Let me swatch these for you. This is Runway Royalty. This is what I'm wearing right now. A very peachy nude. This is Pillow Talk number 2. So if you like something deeper on you. And for MAC, this is Cream in Your Coffee. It has like a brown kind of undertone, and thanks, it's MAC is my favorite MAC lip shade. And lastly, I want to mention these two lip glosses. This one is from Huda Beauty. It's in the shade Sugar Baby, and this is what I'm wearing right now. I love it. If you want something which is budget friendly, the fat oils are amazing because it's like a lip oil, very nourishing on like dry chapped lips. This is going to be a savior. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. All the products are going to be listed down below, and I will see you very soon. Bye.